So I remember the first time I went to Turkey probably in 1975 or 76. You know, we took a trip up the Bosphorus, and at the end of the line we had a lunch at a place up there and drank a lot of wine, but it wasn't very memorable wine.
I first went to Turkey on a wine trip. I'd been to Turkey on holiday before. I first went to Turkey on a wine trip last year. And I had sort of memories of slightly sort of iffy wines from probably 10 years before that. 15, could be 20. And what I found really surprised me in a very positive way.
Well, I think it's very exciting. I mean, it's starting from a pretty low base, obviously, even though Turkey's got thousands of years of history. Turkish wine really is only sort of 10 to 15 years old in terms of the modern age.
Wine growers and wine companies understood that the quality comes from the viticulture. So they established, planted hundreds of hectares area for their own companies and also for the growers, and they consult all the growers to grow good quality of grapes.
To me, the real excitement of Turkey is the local grapes. I think they're unique, obviously, as local grapes tend to be, but I think they're really interesting as well.
There's really remarkable quality.
The unique card that they have to play is the indigenous varieties. And I would suggest to focus on a handful of them.
Some of the grape varieties are a little difficult to pronounce.
Boğazkere, Öküzgözü, Kaleci Karası, and Narinci and Emir.
All you have to do is go into your friendly local wine merchant, ask the advice of your local sommelier in the restaurant you go to, and say, what goes with my smoked salmon? So well, why don't you try a little Narinci? To say, what's that? No one knows about it. It's rather special. I think you'll be one of a very few who know about it. There are ways of marketing these things which don't mean that you have to turn into a wonderful linguist.
I think that there's been a lot of changes because now they're much more interested in using their native varietals, trying to figure out the best places to grow them, also using modern techniques of winemaking.
We all go to southeastern Anatolia as the cradle of not only viticulture but also agriculture, languages and civilization, should I say. So it's a really important topic to put forward for Wines of Turkey because it's unique in the world.
And I would love to see some of the wines in the International Wine Challenge because I think they'd pick up some very decent medals.